Should be. Yep. There we go. I think we are
We are
live.
We're
live.
live. We
All
live.
right. Quick question though.
Mm.
Go ahead. Why I set everything up. Go ahead.
So when it comes to hats, is it how do you guys see it normally? Like, my way forward or backwards, like Abel's? What is it like the one thing that you see usually all the time?
Forward.
Forward. It's
Really?
proper. Yeah. Yeah. Proper.
Hmm. Is it not cool anymore to have it a snapback, backwards and shit?
Depends on the person.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like growing up. I always used to be sideways, but
Sideways. Whoa, I
mhm,
never
mhm.
seen somebody do
Yeah.
sideways.
I had the
Yeah.
TI lane.
Yeah.
And then in college, I cocked it to the side.
Oh, not the
He said
TI
the
lean. Oh
no.
no.
Yeah, you
I'm
go
Yeah.
full
so
for that
dead.
one.
I
That's
Um,
where I live. You forgot.
oh yeah, right. The influence down there. My
Oh,
God.
fucking
Yeah.
A.
Oh, I could only imagine.
I don't know. I never seen that many Latinos using the hat backwards. Maybe
Mm.
sideways. That I'll give you sideways every now
Not
and then, but not backwards. It's
for
not a backward thing.
Latino. You have to get like for me, from what I've seen in my area, the guys had great hair. You feel me? So
Oh
the
yeah.
hair was just the thing.
Oh yeah.
True.
He
Like if you're
always have
doing
like all that gel on top of the
right,
hair
right, right.
too.
The
Like,
the hair was popping, so they didn't really need to do the hats. Like now, if you're in construction or something and you're outside, like then you see them wear the hats or something like that. But for the most part, they take off that hat. They have like great hair under there, and they just doing
I
the
mean,
thing. You know,
I
like
mean, if my hair just
why?
collaborated with me today, you
Yeah,
wouldn't see the hat neither.
he
I
said
will let that,
collaborated.
you
I'm
know,
done.
because every now and then, the hair just decides to like, say, nah, nah, man, you're getting this
Yeah,
peanut butter,
nah, I get
Oh
that. I
no.
totally get that. Oh
peanut
man.
butter jelly. Who the hell came up with that, and why does it bang so much? Like peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like, come on, bro.
I
Who
don't
thought
know, but
about
it's a staple.
Yeah, it definitely is.
But
Definitely is.
what type of jelly do you guys use normally?
Me, I like strawberry. My
Hmm.
redheads.
Hmm.
Grape.
Uh,
Isn't there more like I know the strawberry grape,
uh
and there's
Oh, there's a
there's other
lot
more.
more. G.
yeah, yeah, there's I don't know, like there's jam, like I don't know what's the difference between jam and a preservative. Like some people get really technical with it. Like I don't know. Like but yeah, sure. I like grape too. Like I like grape and strawberry basically even, to be
Hmm.
honest. Yeah,
Hmm.
like one is really good.
Hmm. So yeah.
Some people just make peanut butter sandwiches and they should
See, that's the thing. If I'm doing a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or a peanut butter sandwich, I cut off the crust. The crust gotta go all the time. When it comes to
Mm.
those, it's always just the white bread. That's all I need. I don't need the edges. It might be something that people don't agree with, but the crust gotta go, bro. When it comes to peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
right, right. No, I feel you. The crust, yeah, like I don't know, like the crust to me, like that's an extra step. I just want to start eating, so
Hmm.
that's just me though. That's me. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
is it all you got to do is put the two slices on the flatbread, just cut, 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 done. You good. Two slices right there, just ready for you to just like, yeah. Hey, stop flirting with the co-host, huh? I know this
No,
man
I'm
over here
joking.
blushing. Look at this man. Look at this man blushing out here. Look
Who?
at you.
Me? I'm
Yeah, I can
flirting.
see. I can see. I can see in the corner of your nose. It's a little
I'm
bit
not
red.
even, man.
Avery,
I'm trying
stop.
to set up the stream
No, stop flirting with the man. Let the man do his thing as a co-host. Let him do his job.
you're
This man
doing your
smiling ear
thing.
to
You're
ear.
doing your thing. All right.
Mother sucker making me jealous and shit.
Yeah, I'm done. Let me just do this one thing, and then we're
Oh,
going. We.
ain't no problem. Hey, well, I wanted to say, man, that salt and pepper on your beer, man, it just looks good. It just
Oh
looks
yeah,
raw.
I didn't get around to my just for men yet. So
Do people
all
still
right.
do that? That's actually
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
question.
I do that. I don't
Really?
got time. Yeah,
Hmm.
you could like it. Like seriously, I would be full blown Dame drops, bro. Like you kidding me?
Oh, never like my beer hasn't. Every time that my beer grows to a certain stand, it goes to a dangerous place because I don't look Mexican. I look like something else when that beer grows.
Yo,
I'll keep
Promises,
it
what's
that.
up, baby? What's up? And Rage King, what's up? Shout out to everybody in chat, guys. Thank you guys for coming through. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, there we are locked in. But yeah, nah,
Nice.
like yeah, like typically like during the weekend and shit, I do the just for men dye my beard and just keep a preserved look. But yeah, I didn't do it. Like I was supposed to go on my vacation, I was gonna do all that, but nah, taking care of Avery and stuff, I didn't have time. So yeah, no, but it's cool. It's cool. Like I embrace the salt and pepper. It's just the dome. I can't like
You can't
that's
embrace that.
yeah,
Not
yeah,
yet.
yeah. That like when I start looking like the Twisted Metal dude, I can't like that's crazy. Like
Not the Twisted Metal dude.
I'm so done with you.
so yeah, that's why I try to like keep that down real shit. But
But yeah, hey, welcome everybody to the podcast. This is
hey,
GXP. Welcome
yes,
again to another week. I apologize if this is on my end as a co-host. I apologize for not being available last week. I know we came back with the force and we said every
yeah,
Tuesday we're gonna be
yeah,
available.
yeah.
Well, nature has something else.
Right.
Life is begs to differ. And you might hear every now and then, but I'll step away from the mic to breathe in and cough. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's all I gotta say.
No, I appreciate that, Kay. Yeah, no, guys. Yeah, we're really strict on the schedule, and we want to do well. Not even want to. We do Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, every Tuesday. But last week we couldn't do it because yeah, my boy he just was not feeling well. You guys know the COVID situation is a serious thing. So I'm just blessed to have him back and well and thank you guys for the patience. I appreciate it because I know you guys are looking forward to the show every week, and we're here. This is a big week too. We have some
Oh,
news
yes,
to
it
discuss
is.
and things, and we have our boy on here, another Team Green General, JF Music in the building here,
What
and we
up?
appreciate you guys in chat, big time, big time.
Hey.
So the first,
Well, but before
yeah,
that,
go ahead, brother.
we gotta also, we know it, Jay. You know Jay. Do the people know
Right.
Jay?
There you go,
For
Kay.
sure.
Yeah, my boy. Let's go. Yeah, we pull it up for you. Go ahead, Jay.
Go
Tell
on,
you about
Jay.
yourself. Come on.
What up? I'm here like normal. I'm just actually in the podcast this time. So how y'all doing?
Well, you gotta hit him like that, bro.
All day.
Oh no! What
So,
happens
is
when
there
you're doing
anything that
this?
we should know about you? Favorite color? Dream girl? Like, what's going on? What's happening?
Like, even though the avatar is red, my favorite color is blue. And
Oh,
there's don't get me wrong, there's a blue version of this too, because I'm all over.
okay.
No, but chilling, dodging COVID, working, same old, same old. Just trying
Okay.
to stay out of trouble.
Okay.
all.
Okay. I feel you. All right. I'm gonna put you on the spot here. Favorite musical artist? Your top three. Who are they?
I have to say it all the time. I don't have a favorite because I listen to too much music.
I know. But today you're gonna have to choose something.
You got
Who's
a
at
gun
the
in your
top of
head. You
mind
gotta choose.
nowadays? Who's at the
Yeah.
top of mind nowadays? Three people.
Okay, I'll tell you who I'm listening to now, right?
Okay.
Weekend is on repeat right now.
Okay.
As they should.
Who else am I listening to? I'm listening to a lot of dubstep.
Oh, you're going back to
Okay.
the good old days of dubstep?
Yeah, I'm back to dubstep because I need the energy and the motivation for it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have a favorite that outside of what's his name? I think Midnight Tyrannosaurus is his name.
Oh,
He's
I know who it is.
Exactly. K knows.
Yeah.
Because he did the Krieg song.
It's a lot of bloops and bleeps and blaps, okay? That's dubstep for you. So
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Got you. Okay. So like you said, you are really all over the place.
For sure.
But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in again. Episode 7 of GXP. We're gonna hop straight into the news here. Let's see.
Alrighty.
Set up here.
Yeah, thank you for coming to the podcast, Jay. We needed an extra person to,
Yeah,
we can talk about this big
There's
big topic.
things.
for sure. Oh, why you looking that up? T-Pain. It's number 3.
Oh, okay.
the underground songs that have yet to come out though.
Talking about the Twitch era. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, Twitch era T-Pain.
Right.
There's a
Good.
lot of that. Yeah.
So, all right. So, first subject of today, and that's going to be in order here. Next PlayStation event could be set for February. Rumor. All right.
Mhm.
So, let's just take a quick look here at the details. It looks as if we may be gearing up for a PlayStation event in February. That is if the murmurings heard by writer and reputable tipster Tom Henderson. Yeah, I've been checking out Tom a lot actually. He's been a person that's actually been dropping a lot of gaming news. If you guys have not followed Tom Henderson, check him out. Um, some things you may like, some things you may not like, but he's all gaming, which is pretty cool. Um, turn out to bear fruit. So this is the tweet here that we have from him in this. He states here, the current rumor is that the next Sony events looks like it could be in February based on this month's media events and past PlayStation dates. It's probably state of play, but it has potential to be pretty big in my opinion. Okay, so there it is. Do you
Okay.
guys agree with that though? Do you think that we're gearing up for something in February from PlayStation? Jay, I'm going to let you have this one. What do you think?
It's still all just whispers to me though. That's the thing about that. But I do think the timing is very interesting with them taking the PS Now cards off the shelves, like globally in retailers now. And then suddenly a few PS3 titles suddenly popping up on the store out of nowhere. I don't know. It could be something. It couldn't. We just have to wait and see for sure.
Got you. Got you. K4, what you think, brother?
I mean, just look. Well, I don't know. I don't have the list right now, but there's a lot of PlayStation games coming out on Feb, so it kind of makes sense to have like a state of play to hype up all the games coming out. Like we got Horizon Zero Dawn coming out on Feb, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also have not Sekiro. What's the
Sifu.
no? Well, also yeah, but we are also getting the Dark Souls new game. What is it called?
Oh, Elden Ring.
Elden Ring
Yes.
is coming
Elden
out on
Ring.
Feb
Yeah.
too.
Heavy. Heavy. Yeah.
So you got three heavy hitters right there. Why not do
Right.
a set of play just to hype up? And after that what just happened today, you kind of have to have something, to like counteract those type of news. Like,
That's
hey,
real. That's real.
yes, of course, Microsoft doing big moves, but remember, we got the heat. We got this, and this, and whatever else is coming up in the future. Because there's a lot of stuff dropping this year, so it makes sense to me. It does make
Right.
sense a lot that we will
Right.
have something on Feb.
Nah, for me personally, from what I've seen from Tom Henderson, leaving to this is how Sony typically sets up their PlayStation events. I didn't really pay attention to the details throughout the year that kind of would signal a event happening. So for me personally, I don't know if that's going to bear any fruit and actually be real. But on the other flip side of what Kay said, definitely correct. A lot of games coming out next month, and we definitely we can't ignore that. We have some big titles coming out from the Sony camp next month, and anything could happen at this moment. But far as Sony slipping up and leaking anything that I'm like, aha, we got him. Like, nah, I haven't really seen that. I haven't seen that at a Sony just yet. Doesn't say that we won't see it. But I personally haven't seen anything that is hinting towards an event. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's not like a big rumor or a big leak that came out or something like that, and we all like,
Right.
oh, this kind of is a little bit underground. There's nothing specifically that gets us like, hey, Sony's doing this stuff. But at the same time, looking at everything else that is happening around, like what happened today, it kind of doesn't like. It kind of makes sense that Sony will have to like kind of respond or at least do their own thing
Right.
to not being like, oh, forget about Sony, like Microsoft the big dog. Nah, remember, you still want the PS5. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
there's
true.
a lot of Xbox One or whatever series. The namings of these game consoles is so freaking putting me off all the time. But yeah, all these new Xbox, there's still a lot of them out there. So kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see what happens for February next month there. But I don't know if we'll specifically see anything like really pop off there. But who knows? Who knows with it? Kay, I'm gonna pass it to you with God of War and talk about the Metacritic score that's going on with the PC version of God of War. I know it's guys, it just has released this past week that God of War is on PC, and a lot of people have been pretty hyped for it. And from what we're seeing on the Metacritic scores, it seems like it's scoring favorable again amongst the PC audience. So K4, take it over, baby.
Hey man, it's God of War. You already know it's a winner. Jay knows already too. It's just one of those games that you just have to play it just to know how good the story is. And if you at least been following the last God of Wars, 1 through 3 on the PlayStation 2, and then 3, and then 4, all of those iterations, the story just continues. It just gets better. And of course, with the first, well, not really the first, but let's say this is like the second biggest PlayStation game coming to PC, because the first one was Horizon, right? That's the first
Yeah.
game that came to PC from PlayStation.
Yes,
With the second biggest game from PlayStation coming to PC, this just looks like a good record of PlayStation on PC so far. You can see the Metacritic right now is a 93. That's a really huge number when it comes to like anything. When it comes to the Metacritic, and on PC too, PC guys will tear something down if it's not good when it
right.
first
That's
comes out.
facts. That's
So,
facts. I definitely agree.
so just to see how the quality translates from.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, they just like your mic just clapped, baby.
Right. Oh no.
What the? My microphone just clapped, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, the quality from like PlayStation to PC, it's just you can't compare. But at the same time, you can see how there's a lot of work done on this game to be translated this good on PC. Like it just makes sense. And if you haven't played it on PlayStation, because you don't have a PlayStation, go ahead. You got a PC, go ahead and buy it. Support Santa Monica Studios, because they just do really good games. It's nothing but praises, man. At this point, like, and if the score is not 100%, because there's people that still don't like the game itself, the story. I mean, if you don't like it, okay, but at least you gave it a try, not like any other people. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty like self-sufficient, self-proven that this game is just amazing. It just made it prove it a little bit more now that it's on PC. That's
yeah. So would you guys like so just kicking into Jay real quick? You would recommend this to people to play on PC, Jay? Would you?
Highly recommend it. If you haven't played God of War at all, yes, please do. It's one of the best games of our generation.
Oh yeah,
damn, he said of our generation.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's unlocked, like, because it looked amazing at 60 frames on PS5. Now I can't wait to see it on PC. You get all the frames. Oh
yeah, I seen Shroud playing it again. Like just to see him play it again just says a lot. Like he played it on the PS. He played it on the PS5, and now he's playing it on the PC.
Man, I played it on the PS4, PS5, and I'm about to play on PC too.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's all about that.
And to be honest with you guys, I got the collector's edition and shit, and the game just looks amazing. I didn't get far in it because of my control thing. I have an issue with the controls, but I think I'm going to check it out on PC again. So that's going to be really, really cool. And Kay, we're going to pass it to you here for the Monster Hunter Rises. What's going on with that? I know you're a big Monster Hunter fan. Tell me about this. Why is this important? Go ahead, man. Break it down.
It is important because again, another translation from Switch from Switch to PC.
Okay.
We had the last Monster Hunter game that we had was Monster Hunter World, which was also on PC, and it had the biggest community. It was the best game to introduce to somebody that never played this type of game before, because it was amazing. Then they follow up with this is a Monster Hunter Rise. It's we're going back to the basics how Monster Hunter usually is, but with a couple moves from World. It's never the same game linear wise and story wise. It's always something new. They always are bringing stuff from the old games to the new games and stuff like that. So we were waiting for the PC port, because playing on Switch, even though it's pretty good, handheld, it looks too bad on Switch. I played it a long time for that, but I was like, nah. After coming from World, it's like it feels weird. It feels like a cartoon. It doesn't feel like what I played. So now it came to PC. Of course, it plays better. It's more smooth. It still has that cartoonish feel because that's what it is. That's what the story is. It's like a old Japanese manga type of like feel to it. But came to PC, pretty good so far. They're loving it, but they're not loving it as much as World because that was the
Hmm.
introduction to a lot of people, and coming from that to this, it's a little bit weird, but people still like it, but not as much. Yeah, you can see like how the Metascore overall is 86, but if you see the user score, it's a 6.8, meaning that technically it's a really good port, but at the same time, people still don't mess with it as much
Hmm.
as they
I
do with
get you.
World. So
I
that's pretty
get
much
you.
it. It's Monster Hunter on PC. If you like it, you'll play it, and you'll sink hundreds of hours in this game if you're really into it. This is one of
Okay.
those like, let's kill the monster, let's get the materials, let's create new weapons, all of this. It's all of that just included in one. If you want to play it on PC, go ahead and do it because it's just an amazing game regardless. So that's pretty much it.
That's what's up. Thank you for breaking that down. I appreciate it big time. So,
No
next
problemo.
piece of business here that I want to announce to you guys is, am I hitting that right? Okay, here we go. Is Ubisoft Plus having no plans to come to Sony? Like,
Mm.
that's interesting. So Ubisoft Plus is supposed to be like Games Pass for Ubisoft titles. You know what I mean? So the Ubisoft universe. Now, funny thing about this is, guys, Ubisoft Plus is coming to Game Pass, but isn't coming on over to Sony, which
Xbox
is
console.
wait,
Yes.
say that again.
Xbox console. I had to verify that for myself.
Oh,
Mhm.
wait. So what does that mean? Like, break that down, Jeff.
The Ubisoft Plus service is coming to the Xbox consoles, not Game Pass. They're only going to have
Oh,
a
okay.
couple games on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Okay, that all right. So yeah, all right. Thank you for clarifying that. Now I'm going to read the excerpt here, guys. Ubisoft is rolling out for Xbox consoles later this year, but the French publisher has confirmed there are currently no plans to bring the service to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 at this point. Push Square contacted the company to ask them about the potential plans to bring Ubisoft Plus to PlayStation formats, but they replied that it doesn't have anything to share other than about other platforms at this time. So they're taking it as a big fat no, as at least for now. Uh, Ubisoft Plus, I don't know. I don't know. Like, do you feel like Ubisoft has something that we're really interested in to offer for to them to offer a Ubisoft Plus service? Jay, what do you feel about that?
Mm, to be honest, I kind of like the service, but I'm still like on the fence about it because it's good when they're releasing consecutive titles, or if you just got a game on there that you play in the long run and you just don't want to pay for it outright. But other than that, for me, I'm not seeing the point of it.
I feel you. I feel you. How do you feel, Kay, about that?
It don't matter to me, to be honest. Ubisoft, as of right now, doesn't have a big library to my liking to pay a service. They probably will expand it more and more as time goes on. They always bring a new freaking game, a new like division probably, or like a new rainbow.
Right, 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 right.
So I mean, I'll wait until that way, but right now it's not. I don't care if it is on Xbox or PC or PlayStation because I'm not looking at them like the big dog, the big players and stuff like that. So it don't matter to me, bro. It
Yeah,
don't.
I agree. Them going to do this Ubisoft Plus deal, it really doesn't strike a chord with me at all because I feel Ubisoft as a company right now, what the products that they have on display at the current moment really doesn't interest me. The closest one that remotely actually had me kind of like, "Ooh, this might be cool," was Republic,
Yeah,
Bikers Republic,
yeah.
in recent times. But
Mm.
everything else around Ubisoft right now is kind of stale. So them even offering a Ubisoft Plus, just doesn't move me to do shit. Just doesn't
Yeah.
move me to do anything.
And the games
Um,
I'm interested in, they're single player games, like Far Cry 6. I can just buy that and play it and be done with it.
right.
Move
You
on.
wouldn't per se need a subscription to like I don't know. I don't know what demographic that is for. I don't know who that customer or avatar that they're painting that service for. I don't know who that is. But for me personally, it's not me. So we'll see what happens with that. Probably to be honest with you, after these headlines here, we probably won't hear much after about it. To be honest with you, we might hear that they pull it. That might be the next
Ugh.
biggest move. That's what I'm seeing because I don't see any value offered here. To be honest with you, not for me.
Yeah, to be honest though, it don't matter.
Yeah, it really don't matter. Like people don't. It's the weirdest thing. People don't hold Ubisoft games near and dear to their heart and like, oh, this is the best thing. Like it hasn't been like that for years. So I don't see anything changing anytime soon. I just feel like they're
Yeah.
disconnected. The hottest thing they got going for them game is for games as a service is Rainbow Six. And Rainbow Six to some people is super sketch. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. But yeah, that's that. So community questions. So everybody in chat participate here. I need everybody to comment on this. Gaming letdowns. What is a game that has let you down in recent time or your all time? Like it could be something from 1996. Like it could be anything. What has been gaming's biggest letdown for you personally? If you could share a story or a type of game in chat, let us know. Of course, everybody's going to go Battlefield. Of course, that's easy.
Yeah, that's the easy one.
That's easy. But I want you to dig deep. A game that you thought was really going to do something and that just really fell short. Jay, I'm going to kick it to you. What do you feel?
Kay knows what I'm disappointed in. That was, yeah, I gotta say that's probably one of my biggest letdowns is Borderlands 3, actually.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa. I know you're a fan of Borderlands. Like, where did it fall short? Like, and how did you get to that point?
Like everything in it is good. The new system is good. The pacing is great. The base story was cringy and awful.
Yes.
And then killed
Whoa.
off. I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna spoil it. They killed off a main character for no reason at all.
For no reason.
No
To
reason.
introduce a annoying character
To
as the
introduce
replacement of a really beloved main character.
Yep.
So just to make way for this character that is annoying, that the community hates, let's kill the one that everybody loves to introduce it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And
But
it's
like
messed up.
yeah, everything leading up to that game, I'm gonna help Jay with this one. Everything leading up to the game coming out, amazing. You know, like the hype was real. New enemies, of course, like new people to hate, but at the same time, like I can see how they're going. But you know, cool and everything. It looks good, and as soon as you play it, the story is whack.
Falls
The
apart.
villains are annoying, not in the good way of they're annoying me. I hate them, but annoying. Stop talking. Period. Like
Whoa.
like,
Yeah.
come on, stop talking.
Really
Damn,
bad
like
writing.
that?
Bad writing.
Yeah, and the DLC, all the DLC that came after tried to save up a little bit of the story. Couple of
wasn't
them I
enough.
like, but it wasn't enough. You already messed up the main story, so you can't just try to stitch it up together after the fact. After you already rip it up to pieces, like, bruh.
Okay. Damn.
Like,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like I told Jay, I won the body or like the mechanics of Borderlands 3 with the story of Borderlands 2. Like somebody needs to do that. That's probably a game that's going to get remastered in the future, probably. 2K, please do so. Gearbox, motherfucker, listen.
Yeah. So all
People
right,
pay
all
for
right.
that.
So what was yours, K4? What was your biggest game let down?
My biggest letdown, I already said it, but Godfall was my biggest letdown. That game looked amazing before it came out. Like, oh, it's melee only, but it's like it's a looter type of melee. It looks good. It looks clean. The armor looks sexy. Like
Right.
it looks amazing. And then as soon as the game came out, it literally flopped in 1 week. Like people are like, oh, there's no story. Oh, you just the enemies don't do anything. There's literally nothing to do in here. Like, well, just play it once just because it looks good and that's it. It's a waste of money. Like, oh no, not like this. Not don't tell me you don't care about the loot when the whole thing about the game is the loot. Like it's literally that. But that let me down. Look, it still looks good to today's standards. That game still looks good. It
Mhm.
looks like it looks like a Warframe, but better. Like it looked good, but too bad. It just literally flopped. It's one of those games that came out on the PS5 in the first week that came out, and people talked about it and they forgot about it like that. So
That's crazy.
yeah,
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Now, I'm going to say for myself personally, um, this one's a little bit. My gripe is a little broader. Just the way multiplayer has been going overall, the multiplayer experiences for a lot of shooters nowadays, like games that I personally think that I should be into and interested in for quite some time, have really fell short.
Mm.
Have felt have felt have oh excuse me have fallen drastically short of my expectations. Like, and I'm not blowing and I'm not going crazy to the moon with shit. I'm not saying that you have to reinvent the wheel or anything, but I feel like the multiplayer experience for a lot of games has just been uh it's like you put in a couple of hours and then you just like legit forget about it, and it's kind of scary in that way. Now, don't get it twisted. There are some outliers. I recently played Thunder Tier 1, which I think is an exquisite game. Need to go back to it. Um, what else have I played that really surprised me? Scavengers has surprised me in a positive manner. There's some outliers, but overall, with multiplayer gaming, I feel like it has gone downhill. And the thing is, this gamers aren't even asking for more. We're asking, what we're asking of the devs is just facilitate an experience that is worth a shit. That's
yeah,
worth us really getting involved in. It feels like the games have been pumped up with their chests, and then when you really experience them, they have no substance. They're very shallow. You'll be like, oh wow, you're thinking one thing about a game, but then once you play, you're like, this experience was not what I thought it was. Like, it's just not hitting for me. So hopefully we get back to just better gaming in that way in the multiplayer scene, because I definitely want to share more experiences with my guys and Team Green, and heck, put us on some more round based shooters too. I would like to see more round based, more things where you have to grind and progress and learn characters and do things like that. I think that would be really, really cool. I guess we have to wait for, like, i.e. Overwatch 2 or
yeah,
another round based shooter or something. Somebody might say, hey, Abel, play Valorant. I don't fucking like Valorant. Like, Valorant is cool for some people, but not my type of shooter, I should say. So we'll see what happens. But do you guys agree or not?
there's a couple of games that are actually, like you say, Valorant is one of those multiplayers that people still love.
Mm-hmm.
Halo multiplayer amazing because it's free
Oh,
to
yep,
play.
yep, that's fact.
So
Yep,
it's like slowly Apex. People love that multiplayer because it's one of the biggest games that you see played and
yep.
stream out there. So it's slowly like you can handpick the ones that are actually doing good with multiplayer. But yeah, multiplayer overall needs to get better.
Yeah,
Round
need some
based.
milk. Need some milk.
Yeah.
But look what you just said. Apex been out for years. Like, we're talking like these new guys striking out.
Yeah.
Striking out. Like out of 5 games that might drop, we might get one good one.
Yeah,
Like
true.
one. Like, it's like, oh damn, that's crazy. That's a lot of money just down the drain. Like, so we'll see. But I'm definitely excited for Dead Side to build up this year. Dead
Yeah.
Side's supposed to do a
Mhm.
lot. So I'm really, really excited about that. Jay, do you feel the same way about the shooters, like multiplayer landscape right now? Like, do you feel the same way?
I feel like the way it's been going, like we honestly do have to wait for like a bit for the game to either build up and add more features. But yeah, I'm not worried about it dropping off anytime soon.
Okay.
The games we have now, they'll get better because we're
Yeah.
gonna keep putting pressure on the devs to do so.
That's true. That's true. I agree with that. I do see that.
If the devs listen to the community, that's when a multiplayer is gonna be good.
Right,
True.
right,
Because
right, right.
because right now there's a lot of like those AAA games that like don't listen to the community, and that's when people start falling off. Multiplayer starts dying, drying up. So
That's true. That's true. Um, but that like it's funny. Like when it comes to some games, there's a big voice that's shouting for something to be changed. That isn't that pertinent. That isn't that serious. Like that, and that's where I kind of butt heads with some community people because it's like, guys, if you're looking some of the features that or changes that you're asking to be called out on, like to change, isn't really going to make or break the game. Like you need to really point out key pain points that's really hurting the community. Like I mean, really, I'm not talking about no vanity stuff where it's like that's like, we could live or with we could do without that. Like it doesn't matter heads or tails. Like I'm talking about important things that need to be changed. So we'll see. But like Jay said though, pressure has been applied on devs. So I think down the road we shall see some things change about that. But on to the next thing. Next subject here. One thing that you hate about gaming. Um, I'm gonna say this. When it comes to the console space, I hate the catch up. Like I hate the us gradually catching up to whatever the new tech is in the console space. That has been a gripe of mine for some time because I invest in these titles, I invest in these games that I feel like I know I invest in these consoles, I should say, that I feel like are going to take us to the next experience or next level. Like now, I understand they don't want to just alienate their past audience that they have garnered. I get that, but man, us laying out hundreds of dollars for us to have these backwards compatible games that run like subpar to what the console could do, I'm over that shit. That really gets corny. But to be honest with you, it's almost something I have to embrace at this point because I don't see the console world getting rid of that aspect anytime soon. But credit to Microsoft though, because they pushed it in a different way where they kind of made sure you had the best gaming experience you could have. Like the frames are up, everything is good. Like they really pushed it. Sony side of things, they're kind of slow to the punch. They're not really like, they're like, whatever. We'll fix that at the end and throw another price tag on it for you to upgrade or something like that. But Jay, what do you think? The worst one thing that you hate about gaming?
Oh yeah, it's ever since online gaming came about, I still say like communities, toxic communities. I know there's not a ton we can do about it, but the tolerance level has to be higher for the BS. Like you have to make a point early on in your community, like ban penalties, maybe not bans, but definitely heavy penalties for such and such doing this, people doing this, people grifting, people harassing people constantly. In a way, it has gotten better because we're not in the Xbox 360 era, which was terrible.
Yeah,
we all know what that was like.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to see continued improvement on that for sure, so people can actually enjoy the games they're playing and play them how they're supposed to be played.
Okay, I like that one. That's not bad. What you think, Kay? One
um,
thing you hate about gaming?
I'm gonna piggyback with Jay just said. I'm built different. I like the toxicity. I love the saltiness. I love the toxic. It just makes me happy. Let's be honest. But no, one thing that I do hate about gaming, I, I know this is normal, but it is normal now. Sometimes I do hate how DLC, once you pay for it, and it's come up because I've been playing Destiny with Jay. Some DLC for some games they get put back with the new DLCs. You pay for one DLC and you think you're gonna be able to use that DLC for like throughout the whole game, but no, the new DLC comes out. There's not enough space on the game, so we gotta delete the old DLC, even though you already pay for it. We gotta delete the old DLC so you can play the new one. I'm like, and it's not just Destiny. I'm pretty sure there are other games to do that because the game has a certain amount of data that you can use. Keep adding to that data. So that's why Fortnite had to do the whole 2.0 event, 3.0 event of deleting the whole map and creating a new one. Stuff like that to me kind of makes it kind of makes no sense whatsoever because we got used to it, but at the same time I still hate it because new people missed the whole, like, case in point, Jay missed the whole old DLC from Destiny, and now he needs to catch up, like,
Right,
And I won't be able
right.
to catch up to it
and
once
won't
they
be able
phase it
to
out.
because it's gonna be out, it's gonna be bolted. Like, they still promise, like, oh, it's gonna come back and in the later. No, it's not. Let's be honest, it's not. You just you put in the new DLC up front so that way we can move forward. But
I didn't
as
even know that was an issue, to be honest with you. I had no clue.
it is for
Wow.
new games, for games as a service type of game.
Wow, I did not know
Yeah.
that. You put me onto something totally new. Wow.
But yeah, that's a little gripe that I have. But besides that, everything else, I could care less.
All
Like I said.
right. No, I get you with that. Let's see here. So let's get to this elephant in the room.
Pretty tries to be made it the whole time.
Drake in this hot sauce. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We'll save that for last.
Oh no.
We got to get to
If
this
you
other
know,
shit.
you know.
All right. So this is the elephant in the room. Let's get to this baby here. All right. Let's go. New York Times. This is where I seen the first break at today. Phil Spencer actually announced it formally to everybody via his Twitter outlet. So Microsoft will buy Activision Blizzard, betting 70 billion on the future of games. Now, 70 billion isn't the correct number. It's like 68.9, I believe. I believe that's the correct number. But yeah, this is a big deal. I legit, I knew that this was huge when my friend that's in real life texted me and said, Abel, look at this. When I seen that, and then I seen Jay posted in the TG, I knew that this was huge. I was like, wait, what? Like, this is insane. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
It is big.
like I don't even need to go into the details. Like, Microsoft buys Activision Blizzard. Like,
Bro, my coworkers were talking about it. That's how big it was.
right.
No, let's clarify to people what Activision Blizzard entails, as in
Go
what
ahead,
games
break it down.
it brings out. So far that I know, and you can correct me, Jay, that entails Call of Duty overall, just
Mhm.
Call of Duty in general.
Mhm.
That entails Overwatch,
Mhm.
World of War, what's
World
the
of
other one?
Warcraft.
World of Warcraft. Why am I just stumbling on that? It also entails Diablo. There's a phone game. What's the phone game?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of
Yep.
that. So it's big hitters, and Jay, you can continue because I don't know the other ones, but I know you know.
Also, if anybody cares, StarCraft as well. And you already said Overwatch, right?
Yeah, Overwatch. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
we gonna
those
say it
are.
again. Overwatch.
And this is the thing. Those are big hitters by themselves.
Right.
Now they're under Microsoft, aka Xbox. So, and technically Crash Bandicoot. Thank you.
Yes.
for letting us
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
So,
My man.
what the hell?
Sony dropped the ball with that though. Crash? You let Xbox get Crash? Hello? And Crash 4 was phenomenal.
That's
apparently.
like the Bloods owning the Crips. Like, that's really weird.
Is now this is the thing. The first question that people ask about, like, people that don't know about too much about it, and myself, I was asking, isn't this technically a monopoly?
No. Monopolies happen when they take over every avenue of the business, leaving no room for competition.
Okay.
Gaming is a big space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So there's always competition.
You remember, Kay, this is the third biggest
Yeah, and like I say, yeah, and that's the thing that I know is somebody said it on Twitter, of course, because that's where the news always break down.
Yep.
That's where
Yep.
you get all the actual facts. Um, the thing is that with this, purchase, Microsoft just became the big three of behind Tencent being the number one. Of course, Tencent owns everything at this point.
Everything.
So I'm not even surprised that Tencent is number one. Number two, surprisingly to me, was Sony. Sony is the second biggest company of like gaming overall, just
Mm.
like gaming per se, and overall just own a lot of freaking companies. And then Microsoft now is the third one. Like now they became the big three. Like this purchase is actually boosting them up for the biggest biggest companies out there. So to me, this is good because this is competition to Sony straight away, just straight away competition. And when it comes to competition, usually we win. Nowadays, we always every now and then take a L,
50
but
50.
usually,
Yeah.
yeah, usually we win as customers. We win normally, but I I'm surprised that all of this happened out of nowhere. There was no rumors. There was no
No, there
leaks, no
was
nothing.
rumors. There was
When?
rumors early months ago, but
Mm,
nobody believed it. Everybody was like, "That's a fantasy. That's a Final Fantasy." Like,
man,
Yeah, it turned out to be a fact.
nobody thought that.
yeah, and the CEO of Blizzard or Activision is stepping down.
Activision Blizzard.
Activision
Yeah.
Blizzard is stepping down, and that there's some dirt on this man. Okay,
Right.
there's a lot of people that not like this man, and like I said on the message, there's a lot of like vice presidents or like presidents or something like that of a game or watch or anything like that come up to replace some shady people, and they get out of that position 2 weeks later
Like
because immediately it was like, oh, I'm the new CEO or the new CEO of this of that. 2 weeks later, I'm stepping down. Like,
Right.
why? I don't want to say it, but
I'm shady.
there's stuff in there. Nobody can
Mhm.
fix this. So hopefully now, because Overwatch 2 has been pushed back so many times because there's nobody leading the charge. It's the same with Diablo. Diablo is the other one. Is like, oh, there's nobody leading uh the charge for Diablo 4. So hopefully now that they're under Xbox, it can be better. I don't know. What do you think, Abel?
This this acquisition here is so game changing because we're going to see a new wave of competition come around. We're going to see something introduced. We're going to see. We're going to. What's going to. We force Sony's hand. So what's going to happen is we're going to see the best iteration of Sony we ever seen. We're going to see a Michael Jordan, a 2-3 come. You have to see it. You have to see it because this is too huge to ignore. The talent that Microsoft had just have acquired. These guys are world renowned. They put out great products for the most part. They put out great products. And Sony now has to answer this drought of of action multiplayer and different experience. Like Sony gets in their single player bag. Sony's the best to do it. I'm not even going to argue with you there. This is the best to do it. But now on the multiplayer front, there has to be answers now. Now things have to change. Now this is going to force Sony. Now this is what I think, but Sony's kind of weird. So this would force Sony to go back to Killzone, to go back to SOCOM, to go back to MAG, to go back to. But that doesn't mean that though with Sony, because we have seen for years when Sony could have dropped the tactical nuke a couple of times, they never hit the button. So now, does this make you hit the button? Do we now get the Sony Game Pass type service going out? Correct. Do we now see principles change over at Sony because Microsoft, Phil Spencer is making a mark. Nick, like this dude has a star on the Walk of Fame now. Like this dude just done did it, bro. Like he just freed slaves. Like this dude is crazy right now,
can't
bro.
stand you.
Like this dude, he
No, he's definitely the pharaoh
bro,
right now. That's for sure.
no, like real shit, low key. Like if nobody wants it, you can't be a hater right now. Like you cannot be a hater right now. Like this dude, this is fucking huge, and it's going to have ramifications for years, both to Xbox themselves and the gaming competition. Like so, bro, this is going to make everybody honest. Everybody now has to step up if you want to be somebody. And this is great times. But are we going to see failures? But we're going to see everybody's nuts on the table here because they're all going to try to win us. Because Microsoft is doing what they just done with those beloved IPs that people can't live without. Oh, bruh. That's
beyond that.
Did all but Fortnite.
It's beyond that too, though.
Go ahead, Jay.
A-Town made a fantastic point. It ain't about consoles no more. They've been maneuvering to take over spaces outside of the console. So they're going to get their customers anywhere regardless. Now they got nukes. Call of Duty, Overwatch, and what else?
Diablo,
and Candy Crush. Guess where Xbox struggles? In the Asian market. Guess where they ain't finna struggle no more? In the Asian market. Because guess what they're playing? Call of Duty Mobile, Candy Crush like crazy. The mobile market in Asia.
Call of Duty Mobile is big on the Call of Duty community. It is huge on the Call of Duty community and on the zombie community too. Like it's amazing. And like I said, and this is the thing that the ecosystem is so big that Xbox is not just gonna be a gaming award anymore. Xbox is just gonna fucking entail anything on this bit.
Yeah,
like
right. If you have a device, period, guess where you're gonna see Xbox? Like,
bro,
Sony's gonna stick to their guns, but Xbox is gonna be in your face when you leave that PlayStation. Guarantee you.
Yeah. Like inadvertently, just through this play, Sony has to bow down and kiss the ring. Has to kiss the ring and do business. You have to. There's no way you're gonna now ignore Call of Duty on your platform. We're not gonna we're not gonna allow Overwatch on our platform. There's no way you're gonna ignore that. You can't. No. You can't. If you're a good business person, you're gonna have to be like, fuck.
Exactly.
We have to let them on our platform. Fuck. Like that, bro, like Xbox has made a great chess move here. Like, there's no way that even Nintendo too. Like, they're supposed to get the Xbox app on the Nintendo platform soon. Like, what? Like, bro, what? Yeah. Bro, Xbox they're getting you 360.
Bro, they're putting Xbox.
They're getting you 360.
They're putting the Xbox apps on TV.
Think about that. Jay. Right. Game over, bro.
It's the new, like Eitan say, it's the new Apple. Like whenever you think of Apple, you don't only think about Apple phones. You think about Apple everything. Apple TV, Apple computers, Apple fucking chargers, everything. So once you think about Xbox, you don't think about just Xbox games. You think about Xbox TV now, or whatever shows, or whatever the hell you want at this point.
Exactly.
Tony said it. The X Cloud. We forgot about that shit.
Right. Fatal, what's up, baby? What's up? Yo, shout out to all y'all. But we have to really see. Sony's going to have to go God of War. They're going to have to be like, you know what? There was a time when Sony, even with Microsoft's biggest titles, you couldn't touch Sony still. And Halo couldn't even touch Sony. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. There was a time where PlayStation ran everything. And right now, what we just heard?
Yeah.
That's huge. That's
what
huge.
You've been doing for the past 10 years, son.
Yeah, right. Real shit. It's coming down to where the gloves, boys, have to come off. The gloves have to come off. We're going to need Sony not only to perform in the single player realm, it's going to have to go for multiplayer too. And they haven't been in their bag since I had hair.
I can't.
I'm so done with you. This is the thing. This is the thing, though. we definitely know that PlayStation 4 won the console wars when it came out. That is like you can debate it, but
Yeah.
not really. PlayStation 4 won, dominated. Um, After Corona and all that happened, and the scarcity of like actual consoles overall, I don't we can't say a console war is happening at this time of year,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's not,
It's
we
not
are
even
not
about
paying
that.
attention.
It,
It's
it's
not
not
about
a
the console. And
yeah.
this is the thing, at this point we're not looking at the consoles, because last time we did look at the consoles and the ecosystem and the games that were on that. Now we're looking at the ecosystem overall,
Right.
Microsoft and Sony. What do
Hey
you
Ford,
have
you
on
know
your
what it
cloud?
is now? It's a brand war.
Yeah,
It is a brand war.
it is
It's
a
a
brand war.
brand war. It has nothing to do with the hardware. It has nothing. It's like, bro, who's making moves to that take up mind real estate? That take up that just take up your life. Like it's literally a brand war now. Like now you thought we had console wars? We're gonna have gang wars.
Game Pass, fool.
Oh
bro
God.
it's way bigger what you and then yeah, just alluding back to what Fry was saying, World of Warcraft.
Exactly.
What
Exactly. Like, ooh.
and the thing is this in the way Microsoft develops, so Western, like so American, like bro, we're in for a good ride. We're in
This is
for
gonna be
a
fun.
good ride.
This is gonna be fun to watch.
This is
Amen.
gonna be bro, to be a gamer right now, bro, we need to all guarantee ourselves we'll be alive for the next 2 years. Like the next 2 years, we gotta see it. We gotta see it because some things are gonna be announced that we're just gonna, our heads are gonna explode.
Look at this. Look, imagine this. What Fatal just said. Imagine World of Warcraft on console. Microsoft might do that move.
Yo, they might. Bro,
That's a fact.
Microsoft don't. Yo,
People slip over on how Microsoft is good at marketing RPGs. Actually,
Yeah.
like they're probably one of the first few to like put RPGs on consoles and make it work.
Yep.
I wouldn't
And-
be surprised if World of Warcraft came to console later on.
bro, we was worried about Fable. Bro, they just brought the Avengers. Like, what the fuck? I didn't know they had a price.
Right.
See, at this point, it's so much happening that I just, as a gamer, I just want to sit back, relax, and wait. Just hit me with it at this point. Like,
So look at this. Fry, good question here. Guys, and please load us up with the questions. Please, this is getting good. He said, do they need it? Answer, even with the acquisition, Microsoft is the third biggest behind Sony. Now check this out. Sony, look. Sony hasn't been doing much for years. This here, oh, this is gonna make them dance. We got to find out if Sony still got the dance moves, because now your competition, they have made a move, and bro, we have to see something. You're not going to stay in the place that you have. Sony has been winning doing minimal. Let's do our single player games, boys, and sell these cons. That's all they've been doing. And just little updates on their hardware and shit like that. They have been doing minimal. Microsoft, on the other hand, fighting, scratching to get back in our good graces. They haven't been lit since 360. And again, I had a hairline then. But now, they brought some steroids to a fight. They got something where it's like, bro, fuck around if you want. I got the juice. Like it don't matter. Like, if people look long term, Microsoft has done something unheard of. Like, I didn't think you could buy, like, this is a cheat code.
Sure.
Like that's insane. And again, third behind Sony, right? So Sony hasn't showed us they could dance in years.
yeah.
We don't know if they still got it. We don't.
But-
It's like Tyson in retirement. We need to see you come back. Fucking fight Jake Paul this time. Let's do it.
But this is the thing, though, Green.
Go ahead.
This is the one thing. Depends of what you think of as fighting. For you, fighting is multiplayers, correct?
No, now look at this. For me personally, Sony has to be an all-around monster. I love I love multiplayer. I'm not even saying just multiplayer. Sony has to show us that their peak back in PS2 era, they had everything. Anywhere you wanted to go, But tell me PlayStation didn't. PS2 had it. Anywhere you wanted to go. You wanted to go multiplayer, you had it. You wanted to go
PS3 had it too.
PS3 had it, but they lacked in the multiplayer connectivity, in the social aspect of that era. 360 totally had the social aspect. It was lit for the kids. Anytime you get the kids lit in their hype, wherever the kids travel, bro, that's it. That's it. It's over. Wherever the kids go, bro, you're gonna have the grown people on Sony. Trust that. And of course, some of the kids. But bro, Microsoft, they got the candy in the white van. These kids are going to be attracted to the shit Microsoft got going on right now. Believe that.
Yeah.
Believe that. So Microsoft, with this acquisition, has rounded out their game. They have a little story. They have a little They're rounding out their game. Sony now has to round out their game. They have to round it out. They've been a one-trick pony for the past 2 generations and been winning.
Yeah.
No competition. Now, boy, shit's crazy. What if Sony finds a deal to make with Rockstar Studio and GTA 6 for the... I mean,
it's possible, but that ain't enough.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay. Good man. I'm glad you said it, because Sony's been doing those little deals.
I beg to differ.
They've been doing that.
I beg to differ on that one, because if GTA 6 is banger like fucking GTA 5, how many consoles has GTA 5 survived? When was the first time?
Decade, a whole decade, literally.
Exactly. And if you have an exclusivity deal with GTA 6, you are set for life. You are set for life.
I don't.
The problem with that, it has to succeed though, and it has to be like GTA Online now.
Yeah. That's what
There's
I'm saying.
no guarantee. Even if they do hit that mark, it's still like a one generation thing. It's not enough, Kay.
Yeah, I'm saying
we still talking consoles.
Yeah, and I'm talking a big if, because first of all, they're not gonna buy it.
Yes.
They're not. Yeah. You think Take-Two are gonna sell the biggest freaking no. And Rockstar, they're not gonna sell their biggest game ever. Like, no, they're not. They're not just gonna do an exclusivity. They're like, hey, I want money. I'll get it from you, and from you. Like, yeah, nah.
Right. But now it brings us back to refocusing on a brand war. It's not a single IP anymore. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're like Jay said, back in the day, that would have mattered. Now?
Yeah.
Oh, you just got one IP? You just got GT? That's cute. We got him, we got her, we got Kishi. They got everybody, bro. They got them all. Like, and you cannot combat that. You just can't. You can't. GTA's lit. I'll give it that. Right now, GTA's lit. I'll give it that. But now, what just happened won't succeed. That's a console war. You're playing with peanuts now. You're playing the small game. It's like, oh, that's cute. He's doing console wars. We own the world. Like it's like it doesn't matter. Like,
it's
crazy.
What's up?
It's funny because these little avenues that Sony kept trying to innovate on, they couldn't get it done. Xbox just came in the back door.
That's
just
facts,
slid
Jay.
on them.
That's facts. That's facts.
It just
Bro,
looks like
when did they acquire Gaikai?
What was that?
When did they acquired that? Eons ago.
Yeah,
what did they do with it?
2013,
Not a damn thing.
It seems like of course they tried. They tried to expand on all these little venues, and then they looked around. They were like, our breadwinner is this. It's gaming.
Yes.
Then
that's it. You know what, Kay? They brought out the checkbook, but didn't have the engineering.
No.
Nope.
Bro,
they didn't know how to expand. Microsoft has the checkbook and has the engineering.
Bro. They were like, it's over.
It's over.
You thought I was kidding when I said I was a gaming platform, huh? Let me tell you right now.
Bro, they broadened their aspect in every cloud gaming, just games as a service, Game Pass. Like, bro, they broadened it and actually put work into it. Sony just threw the checkbook at it. They did these little reskins of these companies and try to do their Sony thing. And what, bro, you have to put money into it. You have to expand it. You have to fine tune it. You have to make sure it caters to the gamers. Microsoft went all in. People laugh for years. Oh, where's the xCloud? Where's this? Where's that? It's been that for years. But finally, they dropped it. And now look at it. It's all in your face now. Now it's like, oh my God. They slowly got every fucking Thanos stone and they got the fucking glove now. Like, now it's all coming together. Like, what the fuck? And what are those stones called? What are they called?
The Infinity Stones.
Thank you, my nigga. Infinity Stones. Thank you.
Hey, all I'm saying is they outdid GameFly. Like, you remember GameFly? Netflix for games, bro. They did that. They outdid it.
They made the fly swatter straight up,
bro.
Done.
If you want to impact a freaking like an area, just look at Netflix. Netflix just changed the whole.
Oh
scheme.
yeah.
And you did that with gaming. Oh nah, bro. You win. You win. You can recreate what Netflix did on just the streaming area to like on the gaming side. You good. Like, bro, it's amazing. Catalogs in itself. Xbox just got it. Like, too many.
It's insane. It's
too many
insane,
to choose.
Bro. What just happened? Like, I don't know if we'll ever see anything that huge in our lives again. Like, I don't think we'll ever see nothing like that. Yeah, I'm really thinking. I don't think we'll ever see an acquisition like that. Like, it just seems like everything fell in place for these guys to take over. Like, just the bad situations going on over at Blizzard but people think that's the main catalyst for all this. No, not it.
It's part of it though.
No.
Right?
No. That no. It's a bit of it, but like some people like, oh, just because Blizzard's getting so hit so hard with no. This is a deal. This was a deal that they were looking into for years. This was something for years. Wait, what you say, Jay?
I was just saying everything just came together with it.
There you go, Jay. Perfect timing. Now homeboy got caught in the scandal and stuff. It's like, boys, it's time. Let's send them over and make the offer. Right. And then there it was.
Let me tell you, this man, Phil Spencer, bro, this man got the cojones to have everything.
Bro, no man should have all this now. He just got a statue. Like, this man has just won the Super Bowl and he didn't even get there yet. That's crazy.
Bro, you remember when Reggie left? And we were like, oh, we're going to miss Reggie. There's not going to be another Reggie in our life. Phil, brother, what you doing? Yeah. Why you got this big pockets, brother?
Bro, Phil Spencer just became Sakurai.
He did.
Bro. Kojima thought he was something?
That should have been the first time.
Watch Jeff shout out Phil now. They're like, hey, it's Phil.
Bro,
and trust me, Jeff is gonna be cheating on Kojima real quick.
I can't.
I imagine that makes so much sense. Why? Because it might happen at this point, bro.
There's nothing. This is an engagement of war now. Now there's nothing you can now do. Now there's no tiptoeing around each other. There's no. Now we have to engage in war. Sony now has to really come out and impress us. There is nothing that Sony could do at the current moment to sway what just happened today. There is nothing that they can do. There's nothing that they can do. They can't no longer show hey, we have this one IP and no. Your competition on your opposition on the other side. Again, you're third in the world, but watch them put this to work. So Microsoft is going to put this investment to work. And bro.
All I'm saying is, Abel, when Sony comes out with a SOCOM remaster, it's over for you, bro. It's over. You're gonna be a Sony fanboy for the long.
I hope this forces their hand. I hope this forces their hand. And again, it's sad because it's no fucking guarantee. But I pray this forces their hand because right now we're no longer in peace times. That ribbon has been cut. Now we're in war times. Now Sony versus Microsoft. Fucking bring back E3 right now. Because now we're gonna see battles. Now it's gonna be like, all right, bro, like like this is amazing to me. Like I can't wait. I can't wait to see the announcements. I can't wait to see this year play out.
Mm,
Like Sony, like Phil could come out butt naked right now, and it doesn't get
Yeah.
views. Like, bro, he
Oh.
could come out butt naked.
It don't
And
matter.
bro, he'll read the teleprompter and say what he got to say with no shakes. Like he just butt naked, just getting it. And he will drop the mic, and Sony now has to follow up with that. Like there's nothing you could do.
You ain't got to do nothing but say 2 words. Day one. That's it. Day one. Literally. Day one.
That's all. That's all.
That's bro. This is like and again, it sounds like I sound like a broken record. The history that just has been made here is going to shift everything for a decade. Like, bro, like it's gonna change business. It's gonna change everything. Like we're gonna see a new evolution of Sony, and hopefully we get the Jordan of Sony. Like this is gonna be crazy because right now Xbox just cut the like Xbox did. Actually, Xbox did something that's very simple. They just cut a check. Like, to be honest with you, but now they forced the opposition to now work, and now we got to see if their work ethic is still there. Sony made dreams come true with the PS2. Heck, the PlayStation 1. Can they go back to that era? Will we see that era again? We're about to find out. We're going to find out, and this is going to be crazy. And we're going to see what Xbox does. Do they become lazy and stagnant? But I don't think so. Under Phil Spencer, what they've been showing with the console and the quality of services that they have on the side, Phil's been quality. He's been quality. I have to give it to him. He's been quality. Not the flashiest, which I like. That's my style. But he's been quality. He's been putting out work. I can't argue with that.
Phil gives me those. I'm a somewhat gamer, but not big of a gamer, and my son is a big gamer type of guy. Like,
right.
Like my son is a huge game. That's why I keep getting all of this.
Right. Like he's Phil Spencer to me seems like me in the business side, where it's like I like games and I don't sit there and spend a lot of time with the shit, but I'm passionate about the industry and business. I like that. I like that. I could push forward. So he's more on that spectrum, and I like that. I respect that. And I've been saying it for years. I've been staying with Xbox for years. So Xbox got to do something. Something's gonna happen. They're planning. It's lining up, but they've been making me look bad for years. But finally, here it is. It's like, you motherfuckers, finally, on the last candle I'm about to blow out, you fucking finally did something. Thank you. Because I mean, but not only did they do something, they did something that, damn, bro, damn. But let's see what they do with it. That boy Roy go crazy. Chickenator in chat. Z-Man out here, yo. Thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate it. But yeah, man, I can't wait to see what happens with gaming overall. I cannot wait. It's going to be crazy. It'll be super crazy.
It's gonna be amazing for us. That's all I gotta say.
All right. So out of this, like, so we're gonna talk about drinking hot sauce, but fuck it right now. Let's because this is the hugest thing, and yeah. One big prediction that I want out of J and K for the future for Sony after this big acquisition. What are we gonna see? What do you think is going to happen, Jay? What do you feel is going to happen in the near 2 to 3 years for Sony? What are they going to adjust?
Like I said, I think they're going to stay the course for now. They're going to focus on their big blockbuster single player titles. They're going to keep doing their side deals with multiplayer and like these third party devs. They, as of last year, they did say they have more than 25 titles in development. A lot of them are new, actually. I think this is going to force them to pull back the curtain on some of those. So they may do that just to kind of keep people's attention toward them. And I know they're going to continue to work on that subscription plan, because now they cannot go without like a cloud function, and that's what I think they're gonna do.
That sounds strong to me. Kay, what you thinking, man?
Uh, at this point, I don't know. You see, these are really big moves from not from Sony, from Microsoft themselves. But I'm excited because it's Microsoft. We know what they're about. I don't know what their move is gonna be, and I don't know what Sony is gonna do as a response to all of this. Like, I feel like Sony will do something like this. Oh, they got their multiplayer, so we're gonna concentrate on our single player more and more. It's just gonna be a single player from now on because our people are all our grown men playing one game, probably 4 hours, and being off of it. That's our market right there. Sony being Sony. And Microsoft will probably get all our pockets. I ain't gonna lie to you. That Game Pass is just gonna get. Actually, will they increase the amount for the Game Pass now that they have more games?
Probably.
Like, and not just normal games, like big games, like
I don't
Call of
think
Duty.
so. I don't think so.
I could see it going $9.99. Wait, what is it now? It's like 14.
The Ultimate is 14.
The Ultimate is 14.
Oh,
The
okay.
base
Oh,
is
yeah.
10.
No, so they're not going to expand. No. That's
Because
you
you
can't
how
jump to that. You can't jump to that now.
because
Like,
you know how
can't.
Netflix it was like.
Yeah,
it was
right.
one
You
point,
can't jump
and
to that now. No, so
So-
14 is they're locked in. They're locked in.
I
14.
do believe on the next 5 years, Microsoft is just gonna multiplayer, concentrate on the multi. Because right now they have a lot of like single players on the Game Pass, yes. But the one thing that I see people buying Game Pass for is their multiplayers. There's a lot of really good multiplayers in there.
Right.
Yeah,
Sony in itself has been concentrating just in single players for the last 2 years.
And winning.
And winning, yeah, because
And winning.
grown people want to play single players, be done with the game, move on to the next game. Most of it, I guess, most of the market right now don't have that much time. But I don't know. It might be like you said. It might be this challenge is to the point of like Sony being like, oh, we need to at least have 1 or 2 multiplayers in our brand.
Right. Like, yeah.
We don't need to have
right.
the catalog that Microsoft has, but we need
But
at
we
least
need to
1
have
or 2.
something.
Yeah,
I get you.
1 or 2. I don't know. I don't know who in our belt will do that. Like who? I don't know Sony's catalog that well when it comes to multiplayers because I was never a multiplayer guy. So
yeah, you're single. Yeah.
Damn, you just gotta remind me of that. Man.
Yeah, I know. Both ways. I know. Both
No, I'm
ways.
kidding. But it's a thing of what can you bring that people already know? Because Microsoft is bringing all these games that we already know. We already know Call of Duty. If they can bring Call of Duty back to its prime, oh, I'm there. But it's never gonna happen, But at least people know the name Call of Duty. What is the name that Sony has on the belt that they will bring multiplayer for? We already have one, The Last of Us Part 2. Bring that multiplayer, you're good for a year. Let's be honest. For a year.
Whoa, was that the factions play?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Was that the factions play?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
maybe Sony knew.
So this is the thing. That's the only one that it comes to mind of a name that people know and will try the multiplayer about like this, like Pronto. That's another game that Sony has under their belt that will be a good multiplayer that already exists, and it's a name that people know about.
No, Sony has no choice but to go pro PC. They have no choice.
Yeah.
This just nailing that's it. It's over.
Yeah.
Sony has to hug a PC now.
Yeah.
And take pictures with it. Has to. There's nothing else they could do now because Microsoft has beat them to the punch. They've been years ahead on this. So this is gonna make Sony turn into a whole nother beast. But like I'm with K4. I'm gonna add on to his prediction there because I'm very much in sync with what K is saying. They're not gonna have to blow us away with multiplayer. They don't have to do all that. But like K4 said, you need 2 to 3 in the chamber just to say we're in the game with you because you can't completely alienate multiplayer. You can't do
Cannot.
that. That would be a fail. That would be a fail. People would start calling this shit the stale station. Like this shit would go left quick. So they need to entertain people that still enjoy multiplayer. And I feel like they got to go that route of giving us a little of what we want. But we shall see what happens with time. But this is going to force Sony's hand in a big way. They're going to have to embrace multiplayer gaming, which is putting them outside the comfort zone. And they're going to have to embrace PC gaming, which is really putting them outside their comfort zone. And then on top of that, you're going to have to deliver a decent, aka good, cloud experience and backwards compatibility. You have to do it all. So,
we didn't talk about that.
What's that, Jay?
Mark Cerny and the patent for backwards compatibility.
What did that entail, Jay? Just PS3?
There weren't details. It just said there's a patent for backwards compatibility in terms of how it works in software and how they kind of freaked it a little bit. Something about the frequency clock and another function. I found that interesting.
There's a lot of PlayStation 3 games that could probably revive if there's a backwards compatibility words included
They
on
have to be willing
PS5.
to pull the trigger of those, and there's a license problem on top of that.
Yeah.
Check this out though.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sony, to me, I'm gonna call it. I don't think they have a solution to what's going on. I think they have a band-aid for what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't think they're fixing the issue. I think they call themselves we got a hat in the race. Microsoft is taking their approach as we have a solution. Sony, we have a band-aid. We're here technically, right? Like see Microsoft, they enter when they do backwards compatibility, frames, enhanced resolution. Sony gives us backwards compatibility. It feels like I'm back in 1996 playing fucking like it's literally the same. It's the same fucking game from 1-to-1 when we first touched it. Like what Xbox, the shit increased frames, resolution, screens looking good, everything's lit. Sony's been those dudes, bro. They're like a bad mechanic. Like these dudes.
Now, this is the thing.
They'll get you running.
I'm so done with you.
Far.
It's the alternator.
Right.
Okay, yo. But first of all, how you doing, Thor? And if that's a rumor that actually happens, I'll be dead. Because that how but no. But this is the thing. To offset the big news.
I just read. I'm sorry, Kate. I just read what this motherfucker wrote.
Exactly. How?
I know they got money.
I mean, Sony's the second one. So remember, Sony's the second.
Nintendo money though.
No, Kate's right though.
Remember, the big three companies right now is Tencent, Sony, and Microsoft. Nintendo is not in the big three.
And they got money.
Nintendo money though.
Hey, Microsoft got the Activision money.
Woo!
That's Activision though.
But that's huge still. I give you that.
It is huge. I'm not downplaying. I'm just saying. Nintendo money.
Hey, you want to play chess? I got the AK. That's what Sony was saying.
No, the problem with Nintendo is they don't put out enough IPs because they're constantly developing their stuff over years and years.
Yeah.
They have money though.
There is quality. So if
and they're deaf before dishonor. So
yeah,
exactly.
So that if that happens, I don't know what to say at this point. Like this is a straight up war. Because if this happens, this is just it's blood's the crash right away.
Yo, we about to see blood in these streets, bro.
But But the thing is, like, to offset the biggest news right now of, like, Microsoft. First of all, state of play definitely needs to happen in Feb. And on that state of play, you gotta drop the updates that they've been leaking out for the PlayStation 5, the 1440p, the themes that are gonna get revealed for the PlayStation 5, and all the stuff that we want for the PlayStation 5 needs to drop on that state of play. Because if you're just gonna announce it,
Check this out, though. You know what? We might be getting a state of play. Microsoft might be like, we're taking first movers advantage now on everything.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be like, we know they're doing their event in February. Let's not be reactive. Let us lead the charge now. We just bought these guys, printing in all the papers right now, printing in all the papers in the streets right now. Like, they're beating Sony to the punch now. That happened, and boom, everybody was talking like, whoa, what the like, now how does anything that Sony does now after that looks minuscule.
Yeah. So
it looks minuscule.
Sony, you ain't got nothing to say,
bro.
bro.
It's a battle right. Like
fresh.
I said, blood is in the streets right now. Like it's a brand war, gang war, bro. Like, we went from console war, now we're officially it's blue versus green. This shit's crazy.
Yeah, it is at this point. But yeah, that's all I got for this bit. I'm flabbergasted. I'm like, what the hell is gonna happen now?
Yeah.
I'm
Aunt May standing behind Peter in the Spider-Man suit right
like, now. Just here on the back, or just like, go on, let's you move. But yeah, that's all I got about this whole setup, man. It's amazing. It's a good day.
Yeah, it definitely history. Great day. Man, I'm just excited. I want to see what the hell's gonna go on, and I want to see where we ultimately go in the future for both these companies, because they're both great companies and they both have their strengths and weaknesses. But we shall see where they go. Jay hit us with the
Dax has
what
a
the Dax
point.
said.
Read that and tell me. Cap space, bro.
Microsoft recently discontinued all the Xbox Ones, so all of this makes sense now. The Xbox One discontinue, and now this purchase all coming together with Xbox.
They shut down the 360 server
Wait,
discontinued Xbox One. The cap space.
Wait. Discontinue all Xbox One. So that's okay. So literally discontinuing that gave them the room for the bag.
No, this
or am I wrong?
planned.
Or am I what am I viewing this wrong? Somebody help me.
I don't think he would be off.
Like, what's the play? I'm trying to figure out what's the play. Because Dax is on to something. That's true. They recently announced they stopped the Xbox One production. And they discontinued. Okay. So the purchase all coming together. So
It's one ecosystem. It's one ecosystem.
Right. So you don't need an Xbox One at all if you have the Xbox X or S. Doesn't matter no more. Bro, you know what's gonna happen this year? Yo, guys, you know what's gonna happen this year? Game over, like super game over. Everybody can now download the Xbox app on their TV and devices.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Over.
Halo Infinite.
Over.
Banger.
Over.
Yep.
Over. Game over.
You don't need to play the old Halo games because we got the new
You
Halo
have
and
everything.
the old Halo.
You have everything. Everything. Oh, they're gonna announce that this year. They're going to announce that this year. It's happening. That's exactly what this is. Bro, when they announce that, oh, bro, I'm jerking green.
I can't.
Yo, Jay. Jay, Dax just hit us with that. Think, Mark. Think.
Yeah, right.
I know. That's the first thing I thought about.
That's exactly what it is. why would you pull any of that? And you still need to service it, bro. It's literally Xbox is going to be in every fucking home overnight.
Everything
Overnight.
Yeah. Squig said it. The battle over cloud-based gaming. That's it. Cloud-based gaming is the next fucking move. And Microsoft already has a foot and a half in there.
I want to see if Sony embraces this, because this, bro, if Sony's like, not on our watch, you're not running any of your apps or any of our shit. Oh, bro. Oh, this is going to be great.
And this is going to be great. This is a great move because, technology is just getting better. Your phone has a lot of firepower.
Oh, yeah. So. It's like a console itself. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can play anything on this hub. Yo, let's be honest.
Yeah. What Buddy said in the chat. Now we can officially say mobile is the future.
Yeah.
We can actually officially say that.
Tony.
All right. I see you, boy. Yes.
We can officially say that now. And not laugh about it, because
that is real. Yeah.
I mean, on the train, on your way to work, or on your way to buy groceries, you can just put your phone out, click the Xbox app, and just play a couple rounds of Halo while you wait.
And you get the one-to-one experience, not no dumbed down shit. No. You get it like how you could get it on a.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. Hey,
Chicken, we ain't talking about now. We talking about maybe
future.
A couple years.
Yeah. It's just the future, bro.
I'm done with you.
Bro, that's the play. Once they pull the Xbox, that's the play. It's coming this year. They're putting that app in every fucking TV. They're putting that everywhere. Wow. That's the play. Damn. Bro. Sony's really gonna embrace that blue this year. They're really gonna embrace that blue this year. Because golly, they've been greenlit out this motherfucker. Like, golly. Like, Sony got them like literally 5 steps ahead. Wherever you go. That's crazy. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm so glad that we stuck around this last little bit and put these pieces together, because that makes a full picture to me. That's the ultimate prediction now. That we just did it together, because by the end of this year, Xbox would be in every household via some device in a household or apartment, wherever you go. Microsoft will be everywhere. They'll be omnipresent by the end of this year.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's the end game. That's end game. Chess match done.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, right. Let's go green.
If it ain't green, it ain't me now, huh? Shit.
Right. Green up is no, that shit crazy. But yeah, guys, we're gonna get on out of here. Shout out to our guest JF coming through. K dropping the knowledge. Appreciate you guys in chat, man. We love you guys. Again, guys, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. We'll tweet it out. We'll let it be known on my channel, everything, guys. So anytime you want to come in and talk games and get this like deep thinking like this, I like this shit. This has been really good. Definitely come through and support. Guys, make sure you're following us on Twitter. We have the GXP. Let's see here. Let me go to my Twitter. We have the GXP. Am I hitting this right? Man, that sounds sexual. But anyway, we have the GXP Twitter right here, guys. So check us out. Make sure that you guys are following us here. So yeah, just look up GXP Podcast. Definitely be sure to do that, and also check us out on YouTube as well. Let's see here, GXP Podcast. We're out here too as well, guys. So make sure that you come and check us out. Again, we're here every week at every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, guys. So we're talking games, and we talk about some other things too, but primarily game focus first, and then everything else secondary. But we love you guys. Next week, we'll probably toss a little bit of music at the end or whatever the case we do. But thank you guys for coming through. We appreciate it. And you guys have a great evening, and we shall see you next time. Okay?
See you next time, guys. Take it easy.
Guys. K4, give us a laugh. Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Always some shit. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Yeah.